so that's not actually communicating with dynamite at the moment. This is being bypassed, so it's just a glowing light at the moment. I think that's it. Cool.
Is it connected to building management? Like,
the
fire alarm goes off.
Yes, it is. So.
Good question.
So, you guys need the patch bay. These are all our fibre links basically coming out of the matrix into there, so if somebody's come in and disconnected a load of these, then God help you. They're all labelled up, but it's
both ends.
Yeah,
Right.
they are. But yeah, you've got a good hour or two sitting there trying to make them match up again. Audio control. This is going to have your firearm interface onto it. And there's just a couple of audios as well. The RGB HV for the meeting room, and our LAN connections, and speakers.
Lots of speakers.
Billions of them.
Nice one, man.
Yeah, so, and I think that would conclude
Our
our
little
training
tour.
today. Well, I didn't show you the matrix under. Yeah, I'll show.
Is that
See
the
what's going on.
same as that one?
It's exactly the same, except that IP address is 150.
Yeah.
So it's still neat, and its IP ID is 17. So again, if you're not unsure of that, then give someone in the office a call, and they can just confirm that with you. Sort that out.
Normal, I think, before he goes.
And we got a list of, presumably if we're managing this full AV, this whole thing full time, as it were. Do we have to contact the subbies who look after like Dynalight and people like that? Or do we leave Vodafone to do that?
No, I think they've been organising all of that, so I certainly haven't.
I'll have a check with Claire and see who.
Cover that.
Well, I
It'd
know.
be worthwhile having that number.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
but I know that I think we're sort of managing the X desk as well, so I think that will come through us. So we'll have to communicate with the X desk, for instance.
It'd be good to have a list of all the who the manufacturers are, so that just from a contracting point of view, we all know who each other are and what we're responsible for.
With regards to the content, will it be us loading it up, or will it be the client loading it up every morning?
Well, that's the other thing I didn't on here. We've got the media management PC, and that's what this is for. So this is the server, and this is all their content.
Right.
That they're
So,
putting on there, so
I'm under the understanding that we'll be the ones loading it up for them every day. So they go to. That's what I initially thought. Has it changed?
Yeah, no. Basically, the Nathan will.
And Nathan's a Vodafone guy, is he?
Well, no, he's a contractor that's been called in to do that. So this is his, but he's got a link into this as well. So he basically all the PCs talk to this PC to get their content.
Right.
And that's all set up, and he updates this PC over the network from his office.
Splendid.
So it uses.
I understand there's about 35 different scenarios that they can run through here, depending on the client, or that was the initial brief.
Yeah.
So they're going to go, right, we've got a customer from Barclays, this is what we want. Is it someone else loading that content? Yeah, I mean, is it us loading up that content for their experience, or is it going to be them?
That's them, yeah.
Oh, cool. And they do it all from this computer, do they, or they can do it remotely?
Well, no, this is just basically a server, so it stores all the media.
Right.
And then, like, these PCs, these are the ones that are dedicated for each room. So that's for the lounge, the opportunity zone, and the zone 1. And then
and they're just pulling that off the server as they go along, pulling the content from the server as they go along. Cool.
If, like, by some kind of human error, the wrong video started coming up, you just have to make a phone call to do.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's because it's all from that web interface that we're going through, so it should point to where the content is. So I think it'd be a pretty catastrophic failure if I hadn't done that part.
Well, by the sound of things, we're certifying the equipment daily, as it were.
Yeah.
And they're responsible for making sure the right stuff comes up.
Yeah.
We just make sure that it comes up.
The hardware is
really
pushing
nice.
it, is working, yeah.
This USB dongle for the gyration, yeah, that is for the meeting room PC.
Right.
Because
They're using it.
Lots of stuff at the moment. They're just using that to sort their stuff out.
What's the cover for the... Is
So,
that meeting room PC on the
that's-
Vodafone network?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're talking about wanting content on this from these, but because they're on two different networks, they're trying to figure out a way of doing it. At the moment, like the smart board is on presentation PC. Yeah. So to get around that for this, I think any kind of presentations they're just going to send from the smartboard notebook software to send to and have an email address set up for this, so when they get in they can pick that up in there and mix about with it. Yeah, we'll go and
Well, that'd be the first thing they go missing. Someone will think that's a bleeding memory key, put it in the back pocket.
iTunes.
Yeah.